If you've been following this channel for any length of time, you know we've been all over the Jacksonville Jaguars all offseason. We've been talking about them. And if you're new to our channel, we make videos for teams that don't get covered by the national media like they should. Jacksonville, perfect example. You look at what they did this last year. Look what they did in the offseason. Another year of Trevor Lawrence maturing. Kelvin Ridley, defense looks good. Adding the right pieces. It's like, these guys are going to be really good. Hello, is anyone paying attention? And for some reason, they just don't get talked about enough in the national media. We're Detroit Lions fans, so we know all about that. We're actually good this year, so we are getting talked about. It's kind of weird. But the Jacksonville Jaguars play the Colts, and they do exactly what we thought they would do. And if you've been watching this channel, go back and look at the videos. We're like, hello, Jacksonville's going to be really good. And I found an article that just is perfect for it. It's on Jacksonville's team website, and it nailed all the guys that we were looking for to do something. Just like the Lions, you got all this hype. You're wondering if you're good. Can you be good? And it's kind of like internal hype, right? But we've been scarred so many times as fans. I said the same thing about the Cleveland Browns. Did a video for them. Cleveland Browns, Lions, Jaguars. Every time you think you've got something, you think the Jags are going to be somebody. Let down. We've been hurt so many times. Oh, Urban Meyer's there. What can we do? Yeah, no, right? Like Urban Meyer, he's going to bring a physical. No, there's always seemed to be a letdown. But what happens? You go play a Colts team that you're better than. So go beat them. And that's hard. It's hard to do in the NFL. Go on the road, beat them. You beat them by 10. I love this article. Check it out right here. So it was a little bizarre, somewhat messy, and a little bit of what many expected in a week 1 NFL game. In a fourth quarter push to the finish, pulled away from the Colts to secure a 31-21 division win on the road. I don't care that the Colts, they're kind of rebuildish somewhat. No, it's a division win on the road. And then despite the slappiness, you've got a couple things. Ridley, we've talked about him, first touchdown. I mean, we know exactly who the Jags are going to be this year. They've got Trevor Lawrence. You've got Ridley making plays. Josh Allen's great on defense. Tyson Campbell came up big a few times. Travis Etienne's making plays, making blocks. And so all three phases absolutely take care of business. And that's what you need to win in the AFC. It's going to be challenging, but I love it. So here it is. Kelvin Ridley, 8 catches, 100 yards, and a TD. This guy was a guy that was really good heading into the suspension, gets suspended. We kind of forget about him. This dude's a star. Craig did a video on him before he was suspended. I mean, he was a top wide receiver in the league. Everyone writes him off. Boom. Game one proves everybody, I'm still here. Josh Allen, 10 tackles, 3 for loss, 3 sacks, monster game. He's who we thought he was going to be. I love it. He's physical, fast, and takes down a big quarterback like it's nothing. I love that. Trevor Lawrence has won 4 consecutive games against AFC South opponents. Trevor Lawrence, again, we talked about all offseason. Another year of him. This is a guy that took the Jags to the playoffs, won a playoff game. Is he not going to be better? Yeah, he's boom. That's the longest 4 consecutive games against AFC. That's the longest streak of any Jags QB in franchise history, right? Things are just starting to happen for the Jags. Love it. And then, that was when the Jaguars scored 2 touchdowns and right here. 2 touchdowns in 1 minute and 6 seconds. Love it. And then here's the play where Travis Etienne sprints upfield to make a block for Kelvin Ridley as he's going in. Boom. Touchdown. Thank you. So the Jags are a team we thought would be good. They said, yeah, we're good. And here's our key players. And they're going to play good as well. Now the Jags have a step up next week, and they go against the Kansas City Chiefs, and talk about a huge game all of a sudden just here in week 2, where the Chiefs are a team that we're going to find out a lot about. Do they still have Patrick Mahomes? Yes. Are they still going to be really good? Yes. But they can't fall 0-2 in the AFC. That's not good. You can't fall 0-2 to a Jags team that's going to be in the mix. You're talking seeding. You're talking a lot of things. But Kansas City plays Detroit, has drops. They don't play their best. Detroit doesn't either. It's just clunky. I don't know, right? It's like, okay, but I like the Jags in this game. Jags are coming home. Just like the Lions, it's going to be a raucous crowd. It's going to be what you've envisioned when you put all this together, when you drafted your quarterback, when you brought in the coach, when you wanted to just put together a good franchise. It's going to happen this week. The Chiefs come to town. Give them, I mean, this is going to be everything that the Jags can do to beat this team. They're going to do it. And you know, it's interesting because the Kansas City Chiefs defense is much better than you realize. And I don't think the offense is as good right now for the Chiefs. So I think the Jags are going to be able to run the ball enough, and Lawrence is going to make enough plays. I think the Jags beat the Chiefs this coming week. However, the Chiefs have a good defense. It's an interesting defense. They're going to blitz. They're going to play physical. They're going to play up in your face. They're going to press you. But what the Jags have that the Lions don't is ability to get past the secondary to stretch the field. Right now, the Lions don't have that. So the Chiefs were able to really get into the face of the Lions receivers, bring guys down in the box. I think the Jags have an opportunity to spread them out and push them back and get the defense back a little bit. And I think that allows for the Jags to win this game. Plus, the Jags defense is similar to the Lions defense. I think it's good. Yeah, I just think it's good. So you're going to be in the game. You're going to give up points to Patrick Mahomes, but you're not just going to get gashed by him. I think when Patrick Mahomes goes against the lower tier defenses in this league, it's just, you can't beat him. He's too good. So look, make it hard on him, make him go the length of the field. He's going to score touchdowns. They're going to put up points, no question about it. But if you just can't have wide open receivers running free, 60-yard touchdowns, 50. You can't have that. But if you can stay close to them, the Jags can win this game, move to 2-0 while the Chiefs go to 0-2 and really just get out ahead of this AFC. You're going to lose games in the AFC. There's going to be problems. I mean, that conference is too good. There's too many good teams, but wouldn't it be nice to just get out ahead of it? That way, when you do lose, you're still going to be 5-2, or you know what I mean? Like you still got enough margin for error. But if you start off 0-2 like the Chiefs, then they got to start rattling off some victories. So I like the Jags. I'm going to be focused on the Jags, but I love how you saw the offseason. You could see clear as day what the Jags were going to be, and they were. It's like, oh, Ridley's going to be really good, right? I mean, he was awesome before he got suspended. Yeah. Trevor Lawrence going to be good, right? Yeah. Defense looks real solid. So it all came together week one. Absolutely love it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.